So I'm standing here striking with my partner, my opponent, and I'm maybe doing whatever kinds of strikes. Then I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to punch right across his body as I take one big step up behind him here. And my hand here can go under his arms, or I can go over his arms. Either way is okay. But I take a deep step. And I step longwise across the back of his back foot here. And it's very important that I step really deep and have him right in the crook of my elbow here. And it's important that when I hit the move, I gotta hit it a little bit powerfully so that I get a bump like this on him. Yeah, and when I do that, then the guy, if you hit it good, then the guy will fly. I'll do it on here. So come in, striking. He said he works at the bar. Don't go like Elliot and some people will say, well, you're not following him to the mat, so that's not so good. But actually, the guy's flying through the air. By the time he hits the mat, you got plenty of time to get on top of him. So you can still finish. You can still finish it. You can still be all over the guy by the time he hits the mat. It's the equivalent of doing this, and people seen it in like movies and stuff. It's a Tai Chi throw. I see it as a wedge from this arm to this leg here. If you look down, I can see a triangle. This arm, see what I mean there? A triangle, and he gets stuck. He gets stuck in that wedge, and the point of it is right here. So the deeper he gets into the wedge, the more power is generated in the wedge, and this side of the wedge, as he gets closer to me, is pushing him that way. This side of the wedge, as he gets closer to me, is pushing him that way. So his body ends up turning and falling down. So I'm here like this. As I push in deep to him, so he can go fly off his feet. Always spar, every class is spar. Fair amount actually, but part of my club is always spar. We do jiu-jitsu, we always roll quite a bit, do techniques and whatnot. But every class we always spar.
That's great, man. He's tough. He's tough.
Yeah.
Very good punch.
Yes.
Very good. Man, you know what I forgot? Forgot you guys know how to grapple. I would come in close, I'd go to grab him, and that was a really bad mistake, right?
Hey, there it is. There's the dance. And I take a step, a deep step, and I get the bump. Yep. Yeah, I get the bump, and he's deep into the wedge. Dive it right across the back. Boom! And boom. Sometimes
learning mixed martial arts and Muay Thai. Man, I really enjoyed your class tonight.
Thank you, man.
Actually, I said mixed martial art in Muay Thai. It's not. It's mixed martial art striking.
It's straight up mixed martial arts.
Yeah, and we're in Taiwan. I saw a lot more straight kicks and things like that.
Yeah,
more kung fu oriented.
Yeah.
Awesome, man.
It's
really nice meeting you.
Good to have you. Nice, firemen's. Well, the guy gets the lock on you, and often you're gonna lock your waist. It's a common move, and he's gonna lift your forehead up. He's gonna put his forehead into my chest, and he's gonna drive me. Go ahead, drive me. Oh yeah, and then you can take me right down, and then maybe mount. I'm in here like this, and I drive straight in here. Yeah, I go straight to a mount. Yeah, like that. Oh yeah, and then I'm in big trouble. Right here. When I push your head up, now you're looking up at the ceiling. Yeah, and I swim this hand in. And I hold your back right here. Now the head goes up and the back comes forward. Okay. So first I counter the throw, get inside. 2 minutes. Yep. Now you got to put my face there, and I got whirl that one in there. Grab my. Hold on. When you push, don't put your elbows up. Put your elbows in really tight so you have power. Yeah. Okay. Push your elbows in really tight, and then make the grip. Push.
If you resist on that one, it hurts a lot.
Yeah, if you do it and the guy is not expecting it, it's kind of shitty.
Okay, so you got...
Plus the fact that on the street the guy ends up going right on the back of his head on the road. Don't do this one at home. Don't do it on your friends.
So, arms in, elbows in, push it up.
Yes. I pull it onto here, and I'm going to do the same thing, but now I don't have control of his lower back. So I'm going to take a step. I'm going to step behind him here like this. Get under his chin and. So this is actually is quite a sought after position. Yeah?
Right.
Yeah. So okay. Anyhow, I here like this, and I come in.
Yep.
I get my bicep control.
Yep.
I bring this under the chin. Now this time I take a step. Deep step with that foot there. You see how my head goes like flat on me?
Yeah, because you're pushing the head.
Yeah.
You're pushing the head, it's definitely hitting the
Well,
head
you
first.
can actually take the guy and
Slam it.
slam.
Like a basketball. Alright, so bring it. So I got this hand, I'm going to bring it inside like this, right?
Bicep control.
Okay, and then this hand's going to be, raise his head up, and this one's going to be,
Yes. I have weight on my back,
Yep.
and I can't do anything. And
Yep.
I'm really stuck. What's my problem right now? My problem is my hips. My hips are too far away.
Yep.
So it's easy to resolve. I bring my hips. The whole thing is I just gotta bring my hips underneath me all the time.
So look at that, when we're locked up like that, he's saying that the whole secret is your hips are too far away from your opponent, so you gotta get your hips as close as possible. So when we're in this position, show us again how do you get your hips close?
Yeah, my butt's sticking out.
Yeah.
And maybe I have to drop to my knees, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I just bring my hips. You can feel the difference.
You can already feel the difference.
In the power.
And you can lift me now.
I'm here like this, boom, but I get pushed up against the cage.
Yep.
And the guy's here like this.
Yeah.
Like this. All he needs to do is start getting his hips under him. Actually, what I tell my students is don't look at the mat. Every time I'm looking at the mat, then I'm susceptible to guillotine chokes and face plants and slam down and stuff like that. Yeah. So you actually, same as we were saying before, your power goes where you're looking. So when you shoot a double, you should be looking up, and I want to throw the guy that way. I'm looking that way.
Yeah.
Looking that way.
Yeah.
Very important.
So always, you're saying always your power is going to go where you're looking, right? So when you're coming in for a shoot or anything else, so you're looking at the guy and also looking in the direction where you're going to plant them.
You see guys go like this. They shoot like this.
Yes.
Yeah, like that. Those are the guys that get slammed on their face, and actually after they get slammed, they get hit and they end up like this, like flat.
Because that's where they're looking. Yeah, makes sense. In boxing we don't do this.
Exactly. Yeah.
So why do we do it when we're wrestling? Okay.
Okay, everybody, thanks for Antonio to come up and.
Thank you. I'm Antonio Graceffo. We're in Taipei, Taiwan. We're in Evolution Combat. Okay, this is Master Gordon Preston. We've been learning mixed martial arts. And as always, at the end of every episode of Martial Arts Odyssey, I tell you, get in the gym, do your sets, do your reps, do your road work, but please say a prayer for the people of Burma.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.